right now, you know why I love Gaza or the person in Gaza. I love it because يعني we have all this problem. We don't know about our future, our life, but still the person or the people in Gaza, he's smiling. He's have a hope. He's happy. I get this, and I from Gaza. Before I'm a negative person, but now I have a positive energy, positive all the time.
Welcome to the Passing Through Podcast, a show dedicated to exploring those spaces not just within, but also between and around us. The cracks in the walls, the moments between the moments. I speak with thinkers, authors, artists, teachers, and everyday humans who have touched the edge of the ordinary and found something to bring back. Each day, the situation in Gaza becomes incomprehensibly more and more dire, more and more severe, more macabre, more heartbreaking. How many images of starving babies cradled in their mother's arms can I look at? Imagine surviving a pregnancy in Gaza, carrying a baby through to term under constant shelling, bombing, your family martyred, being a widow, without money or a job because you haven't worked for the last 2 years, trying to feed yourself, and then having a child and there's no food because the country that's genociding your people is imposing an illegal blockade on aid entering the country. It's inconceivable. It's unimaginable. There are women whose children are dying because they can't get formula, because there's no food, there's no clean water. Imagine being a mother and losing multiple children, having your entire family fragmented and eradicated, dispossessed, displaced, forgotten by the world. This is the life of people in Palestine right now. Where is the world? Instead of sending aid, we have the United States building bombs. Not only is the United States building bombs, but the United States is outright criminalizing boycotting Israel. Donald Trump just came out earlier this week with news about penalizing, incarcerating, targeting people who are boycotting Israel. It is absurd. Meanwhile, since February, the United States, in partnership with Israel, formed the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, which, if you just read the name, sounds like maybe it's a good thing, but in fact is a shell company headed by a Christian Zionist. And if we let that sink in for a moment, that means that all aid, anything going into Gaza, is being funneled through distribution sites run by this company, headed by an American Christian Zionist and the Israeli military. Who would, if you had to put money, if you were a betting person, and you had to put money on whether or not this organization was going to feed and care for and provide the much needed aid to the Palestinian people. Who in their right mind would wager that this organization is going to be the one to do that effectively and to give them the aid that they need right now? This is effectively entrusting two nations, one who is building the bombs and providing them to the other nation who is dropping the bombs on Gaza to protect Gaza. It's beyond, it goes beyond words. It's beyond comprehension. It is one of the most diabolical, despicable, inconceivable things. It is unlike anything I've seen in my lifetime. It's unlike anything we've seen in this century. And that's not to say there hasn't been genocide in this century. That's not to say that there hasn't been unimaginable acts of cruelty in this century. Of course, there have been. There are active genocides happening in multiple places in the world right now. But this one is being live streamed in 4K to our phones. All you have to do is open up Twitter, and these images, these horrific, soul crushing images, are just pouring through the feed. I am not sure what to do anymore. I continue to talk about this. I continue to feel passionately about this. I continue platforming Palestinian voices and those who are in Palestine making a difference. And in this episode, I get to speak with one of those people. I speak with Khalid Qadas, photographer, medical student, and humanitarian volunteer with the Gaza Soup Kitchen. Khalid is heroic and unwaveringly human. He's full of hope, heart, and determination to help, even in the face of unbearable loss and genocide. He moved from the United Arab Emirates to Gaza to study medicine only months before October 2023. And since then, he's lost his home. He's been displaced. He's lost his possessions. He's lost 50 kilos. For people in America, that's over 100 pounds. He's witnessed countless tragedies. He's wrestling with the illness of his family members, with food scarcity, bombing, shelling, not knowing whether when he leaves his home to say goodbye to his mother, if he's going to see her again. And despite all of this, what struck me most about Khalid is how his spirit remains unbroken. Somehow, his spirit remains unbroken. And speaking to me from the streets of Gaza, you can hear his smile. In our conversation, we talk about life in Gaza, the Gaza Soup Kitchen, how to feed people under a famine, and not just the lack of food in Gaza, but the lack of water, the lack of hygiene and medicine and education, and the urgent need for infant formula. We talk about the future, about loss, and about the difficulty of sitting with the pain. And as I'm recording this intro, I'm wrestling a bit right now with that same feeling because I'm remembering in our conversation when he had sent me an image of a child that he was trying to help and who had died of starvation. Can you imagine? I don't know what to say anymore about this. I don't know how to be emotionally neutral as a host anymore. I try to keep composure. I try to talk to people and not break down when I'm speaking to them. But how many more times can I look at these images? How many more stories can I hear? What can I say to someone who is in a place where they don't even have safety? They don't have water. They don't have access to food. What do I say as a host? I I don't even feel right having these conversations anymore. But at the same time, of course, I know the importance of having these conversations. We need to have these conversations. This isn't just the burden of the people who are being oppressed and slaughtered. We are all connected. This is happening to all of us. So I've gone astray in this intro. I'll just bring us back by saying you're going to hear a lot of background noise, voices, car horns, sirens, people talking. You're going to hear the sound of life straining under decades of siege, ruthless oppression, dispossession, and ethnic cleansing. So please bear with the audio and listen to Khalid's story. I'll include all of the links that you'll need to find Khalid in the Gaza Soup Kitchen. They'll be in the show notes. And as always, of course, I say it every time, be good to one another, help each other. And let's join Khalid for a little while on the streets of Gaza. Okay, so Khalid Qadas, welcome to the Passing Through podcast.
Thank you so much. Hi, how are you, everyone? And how are you, Danny?
I am good. I'm excited to speak to you because you are there in the place talking to me actively from Gaza. So listeners may hear a lot of stuff in the background, sounds, people, and what you have to say and what you've been experiencing and seeing, I think is going to be interesting for a lot of listeners. So I'm happy to have you with me today.
Thank you. Me too. I'm so excited because I meet you, and I have a little bit. I have a surprise for you. You're not in Gaza only. You're in the middle of Gaza, in a local area. Really, you're in a famous area in Gaza now.
Can you talk a little bit about that area? For because I'm not super familiar with the layout of Gaza, so maybe the listeners would also get some context too.
It's named Al Rimal. It's middle of Gaza. It's all the malls and the shops and the famous brand of Gaza. It's in this area. Before the war, it's a good area. Until now, it's a little bit, but this is the middle of Gaza. Everyone is coming here in the good day and oh, every day, every day. all the time. I think you hear the people now, right now in my audio. It's too much
Yes.
people here.
And is that area like a more demilitarized area? Is it a bit more safe than other areas?
No, no, not about save. Honestly, there is nothing named save in Gaza. To be honest, before I talk with you in 5 minutes, there is a shale near of me, shelling. Sorry, but the people he try to forget the bad news all the time from since 3 years, and next 2 months we will start in a third year. We'll try to forget everything. We try to make hope for the people. We try to come here to see our people. We try to come to see our street in Gaza because the people he's really really love this street in Gaza.
Yeah, and maybe before we go a little bit deeper into that, you could speak about what it is that you came there to do and what your mission is and who you are, because you are a photographer and spokesperson for the Gaza Soup Kitchen, which is a humanitarian aid organization in Gaza. So I was wondering if you could speak a bit about that, about how you got involved in this work and what it's like being there providing this service right now.
Uh-huh. I work in Gaza before speaker. I work just as a photographer. When I start photographer, to be honest, the first time he didn't like my photo because I don't know how he need the photo and how he need everything, the edit, light, everything. This is first time for me in Turkey or for a food point. I don't know anything. In a second day, when I edit everything and understand everything, he like my photo. From second day for me in this kitchen, I try to send our message in Gaza. We try to say like a special things. It's different in another kitchen. We in this kitchen we try to get the people message only, not our message, because we have a message. Our message to help the people to give him to service him the food, but there is a people he's have a special message. We try to hear all the people in the world.
It seems like you didn't know that you would be working with Gaza Soup Kitchen.
Honestly, I got a phone at the night from my cousin. He told me his manager he need a photographer. He's know me. I'm good a photographer. I lost four camera before in this war. I lost four camera. He told me our manager he need photographer. Can you? I say I will try.
But photography, I guess, has been something that you are passionate about. It was something that you did before you came to Gaza.
Yeah, I interested because really I like the camera. I like to take a photo. I'm not big fan, to be honest. Before to come in Gaza in 2 years, I'm not big fan for a photographer or photo, because I study medical.
Okay.
But when I start to take a photo, I love the photo session. I take a course. Then I love the camera. I start my I start to buy a camera and I start my photo session, and I so excited when I make any photo right now.
And what inspired you to leave the United Arab Emirates and travel to Palestine?
Yeah, honestly, because me and my sister, we need to study medical, a doctor. In Emirates, it's so
Hmm.
expensive to study two-person at the same time in university. And my dad, he came tired little bit. He say we need to go another country to go a hospital. I don't know why he's choose Gaza. Maybe because he say he need to see his family and his brother. We are coming. We left United Arab Emirates 4 years only to study and to come back, and we don't study. Still, we didn't make anything. We start the war, and we are in Gaza right now. Me and my family.
And how long ago did when did you arrive in Gaza?
Before the war, in 3 months.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a pretty unfortunate time to arrive in Gaza then.
Yeah.
And what I'm curious about now is your work with the Gaza Soup Kitchen, because they are one of the things that they are providing is food. How is that working right now since Israel has been blocking food since March 2nd? So we're speaking now, it's August 8th. So this is over 5 months of an unlawful blockade and famine. How do you find food to feed people?
Actually, this is a big challenge for us because, to be honest, there is nothing in the shop. Also, if you will find anything, you will find it an inexpensive, so expensive. Our leader or our person, he's got the food, he's making every day too much challenge. He tried to call too many people to get anything. Now, right now, we didn't make right like before. We don't make a rice. We didn't make anything. Just we try to give him a little bit, but we try to give him like a soup, and we try to give him also. It's we have a international food. We try to give him because this food we try to give him also a message in this food. We try to tell him about our international, our traditional in this food. It's named Damsa and Romania. We make that. Also, we make the soup. This is what we get. If there is nothing in Gaza, but we try. We try to make hard things to get the food to complete our cook because we don't have one kitchen only. We have a 10 kitchen. We have a 10 point.
Ah, so there's 10 separate locations.
Yeah, it's 10 separate location. Also, we make for two or three hospitals. We try to give for the medical stuff and the patient. And we make like around 4 or 5 trucks of water. And we have a medical point.
Yeah, I was reading about that, that there was a in September, I guess of last year, that there was well, not just a medical point but a school. There, so you have like food services, you have medicine, and there is even education. Maybe you want to talk a bit about that. Is the education part still happening? Because I know that the school was bombed.
Yeah, I say about the school. Now in Gaza, to be honest, if you will ask any children about 1 plus 3, he don't know.
Hmm.
Okay, write your name, he don't know. Okay, you know the numbers, he don't know. Before the start, we say we are not losing the food only or hygiene and water. Also the children, he's losing the school. He's losing too much things. When you ask the baby how old are you, he told you around 10, 12, and he don't know how to write his name. This is hard for you
Hmm.
because the people of Gaza, he's so genius, to be honest. I can't say I'm not from Gaza. I'm actually, my passport is Palestinian, but I'm not born and I don't know anything about Gaza. But when I come to Gaza, the children in Gaza and the people in Gaza, he's really is a genius. But now when you are asked children about the school and he don't know anything, this is so hard. From this, we make a one, we can say a school, a small school for a children to try to give him a support also.
Yeah, that's incredible. Very inspirational and important work, because that's what a lot of people don't think
Yeah,
about.
it's really important. The people he think only about the food. Also, we really we don't have food. It's important story, the food, or it's important thing. But for me, also we lost too much things. We lost the medicine. My mother, she's sick right now, but we don't have a medicine in Gaza. We don't have also hygiene. We lost the hygiene. We lost the schools. We lost the water, the clean water. We lost the food. We have too much things to talk about in Gaza.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people don't think about this because since 2023, Israel has been targeting the water facilities, pipelines, wells, desalination units, sewage treatment facilities. So, like 90% of people don't have access to clean water in Gaza. And right now, you usually only hear people talk about food, but like you're saying, food, water, hygiene, education, infrastructure, it's just destroyed.
And there is too much things also. If you need to talk about it, we will not finish. We lost everything. Everything. Sometimes I think about my charge of my phone. If I will use too much my phone, I will not make a photo tomorrow because we made make a photo in my phone, not in a professional camera. I will say I need to save my battery. I need to going another area today because I need to meet you. I going area so far of me. I go by walk around 1 hour.
Wow.
Yeah, because we lost everything. We need too much things. If you need to make anything in Gaza, you need to think about it too many times, like 3, 4 times before to make it.
You have been in Gaza for the whole time since October 2023?
Yeah, I will bend there.
And what has that been like for you? Because I'm interested in your personal story of the things you've seen, the things you've experienced that you would like to share. Because I think hearing these things from people who have seen them and are there and know what's happening is much more real, and people could understand uh, what it's like to be there.
Yeah, to be honest, when I come to Gaza, I'm not hating Gaza, but I say I will left Dubai and the United Arab Emirates and to come to the simple life. I say it's so hard for me, especially for me,
Hmm.
because I need to go to make things in United Arab. I need to make our business. I need to study there. I born there already. All my life it's there. My friend, my families, my everything. When he say that, it's so hard for me. When I come to Gaza, I have no friend. I don't know our family. My uncle, I don't know my uncle, my cousin. I don't know anything here. Also, I don't know about the money, about the area, about everything. It's to be honest, it's so hard. It's so hard life. I don't make too much things in Gaza. Also, to be honest, until now, I don't too much. I don't know anything too much in Gaza, and I don't know too much things in Gaza. I need someone with me to go anywhere,
Hmm.
because if I will go alone, I will lost myself. Especially after the war, because he's damaged everything. We don't know anything. We don't know where. Actually, I don't know where I am. If you tell me go your home, I say I don't know how. From where? All the time I take my cousin with me. He's taking with me. He's going with me everywhere. My story is so hard, especially in the war, because we buy our home before the war in 3 weeks. We lost our home in the fourth day of the war. When we lost our home, when my dad he's know that, after 2 months in the war, he's got stroke in his brain. I don't know if it's named stroke.
Yes, yes.
It's hard. I get too much hard things, especially because I'm the children one in our family. I'm alone with my family, with my dad and my mom only. Oh, my brother is out of the country.
Hmm.
When I see my father and my mother, also my sister, I'm sorry, we are four here. When I see my mother and my father, he's so sick, he's so tired. When I see my dad, I take him in a hospital. He can't talk, he can't walk. It's so hard for me to see that. uh, I get tired. Also, from the starting of the war until now, we lost too much in our kilos, our fat. I lost around the 45 kilo.
45 kilos.
Yeah, I was 108, 9. Right now I'm 67.
That's That is crazy. That for people listening in the States, that's like 100 pounds.
Yeah, I lost another person from my body.
Wow. Yeah, this I'm sorry. I mean I'm amazed that you sound so you have so much life and energy and happiness. I wouldn't have known all of this these tragic
you know,
things had
you
happened.
know, right now, you know why I love Gaza or the person in Gaza. I love it because يعني we have all this problem. We don't know about our future, our life, but still the person or the people in Gaza, he's smiling. He's have a hope. He's happy. I get this, and I from Gaza.
Hmm.
Before I'm a negative person, but now I have a positive energy, positive all the time. When I say, "Oh, we don't have things to eat today," when I we don't have energy, we don't have home, I I think about the Gaza person. There is a bad story here in Gaza. Maybe my story it's nothing in Gaza because I know too much person. He's really he's going in a bad story.
But uh, in terms of your story though, when this house was destroyed when you had gotten there, what did you do? Where did you sleep? Where did you stay?
Actually, we are going from the seventh day in the north. When he say everyone going in north, until now we are living in my grandfather home.
Okay. So then
From the starting of the war, my uncle he's come. He say don't be alone because you don't know anything in Gaza. We say no, we need to stay in our home. He say come with me. When he take me after maybe like 3 4 hours, my house is shailing. We say oh thanks for the God and for my uncle. So from that day until now, we are with my grandfather home from my mother side.
okay. Well, that's very fortunate and lucky that I guess you made the decision to go there and you weren't trapped in the house when it was destroyed. And with the Gaza Soup Kitchen, how how many people were they feeding at the start, and how many people on average are they able to feed now? Do you have a sense of how many people that they can feed in a day?
Yeah. I told you before that we have 10 points or different locations. Actually, maybe every point he's giving like around 250, 300 families in the day. This is 1 point, and we can say around 1 point and 10 like that. It's a different. There is a point he's in camps. There is a point in schools, because the people he's living in school now and the camps. It's a different, but between the 1 point between like 250, 300 family.
And at the beginning, when food was more available, the number was much larger.
Yeah, of course, that's much larger. We make another foods. We make a chicken, fish, and we make a rice. Now, just we make a little bit. We try to make too much things, but there is nothing. Also, if you need to make, you will not make like before. You will not use the onion. You will not use the spicy. You will not use the oil because nothing. Also, if you will find it, you can buy that because it's too much expensive.
Hmm.
Even if I need to cook something in my home, we don't use too much things. Like we don't use oil, onion, garlic. What else? Just we use a green pepper, a green chili, and a little bit of spicy. This is what you can use in Gaza right now. But the tikia or the kitchen, our kitchens mean in Gaza, you can say the point of service the food for people, it's tikia, if you know that. It's named tikia. The tikia, he tried to give the people good dishes. He tried to give him an high, we can say high dish. We try to use everything. We buy oil, spices, a little bit like sometimes onion, vegetables, like that.
Okay. But I guess I would like to ask you, like, are there certain things that you would like to share or talk about, like maybe a certain story or something that you saw in Gaza that you would like people to know about?
I I have a story from yesterday and at night. When I
Hmm.
call you at night, I tell you tomorrow we'll get started. I get a bad message. Also, the people, this is important things to need to say it or important point. The children's or especially the babies about the milk. The people who will talk about food, hygiene, water. We forget the important thing about the milk and bumpers. Yesterday, I got a bad and yes message. There is some lady. She told me, please, I need to help another people in Gaza. Please try to help me. She gave me the details, and I talk to the person. I tell him, okay, how I can help this baby. He say he's in a hospital. Maybe he's around 4 5 months and he need a milk, and really he's so tired and so sick. After maybe 1 hour, maybe I didn't complete the hour, she's talking with me again. She say the baby has died. This is the important things we need to say about it. The milk, uh, it's important. Our kitchen also, in our kitchen, my manager all the time he told me, if you need to service the people, make a special line for the children. Try to save the children. Give the children extra food. The children here in Gaza, I don't know how I need to say it, but so tired. We say the children he can't he can't complete more than all this. When I hear the babies die yesterday, really it touched my heart. I so sad from the story yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so much death. That's the part that touches me the most as well. What's happening to very young children and their mothers as well, because imagine the pain of the mother to have survived a pregnancy in Gaza, to give birth to a child and then have no food or no formula, no milk, nothing to support this child. Uh, it is a nightmare to imagine that.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. She sent already. I opened the network. She sent to me the photo of the baby yesterday. Oh my gosh. If it's possible, let me to send for you on a WhatsApp. Oh my God. When I see, that's so hard.
Yeah, and what I wonder is what we do with this, because the world, I'm seeing these things on Twitter from, across the world. A lot of people, they open up their phones and they see all of the terrible images coming out of Gaza, and maybe they're touched, maybe they feel deep pain and sadness and anger. But what can people do with this? How can they uh, take these feelings and get involved and help make a difference and stop what's happening there?
We can't do anything. Maybe maybe the God he gave us a little bit of power to complete. But really, when I see this photo, I don't know. You know what's the hard in this photo? The mom he's taking his children when he's died. I so sad because you know it's so hard to touch your your baby or your someone from your family and he's die when he's die. You need to hug him to don't lift him, but so hard. Oh my God, I'm sorry about this. I don't know why I opened this message right now, but because she's calling. Oh my God, maybe really, maybe the God He's give us this energy to complete and this hard life. Mm.
To me, I don't know what to say anymore when I talk to people about these things because it is so barbaric and inhuman. There's so much pain.
Really, it's so paining when it's so pain. You know, I see too much baby like that, but it's so hard when you see the hand of his mother and he's like catch him or hug him. The baby is going for the God. I know it's so hard, but still his family is here. What he see this baby from this live? I don't know. Oh my God, I'm sorry about that.
No, this is I feel the same way as you. I don't know I don't know what to say in these situations anymore because for me it just I feel so much sadness and heaviness and anger and shock that this has been going on for this long and it's still happening and it seems like every day it's getting worse and I, I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah,
If I make the mistake of opening Twitter before I go to bed and I see these images, I can't sleep. So it
yeah,
it's so terrible. I don't know what it's literally unlike anything we've seen in this century. The director of the World Food Program said that. He said the same thing that this is just unlike anything we've seen in this century.
uh-huh. The people when he say that he can't sleep or he's so sad, but for us we say too much in our tekiya or in our point, especially with the ladies or the mommies, يعني I mean, and the children. When the mommies come and the mothers has come and he say, my children, he didn't eat from yesterday, from the last meals. It's yesterday. It's soup. What's mean soup? Nothing. He will. Sorry, it's appetizer. To be honest, and the children when we start service the food, he's come and cry. He say, please, please, I need the eat. I'm so hungry. Some childrens when give him the food, he's starting by his hand. The soup so hot, he's eating by his hand. I say, hello, go in your home, take a spoon, better for you because so hot. He say, I'm hungry. Left me. When I hear that, also too much. It's too much. I don't know how. Really, when you ask me how you're still live, I don't know how though. Really, thanks for the God he give me or he give our person in Gaza power to complete all that. We say too much things in Gaza, too much stories, too much people hungry, people paining, especially because sometimes when I finish the work, I'm now working, not working, I'm an organizer in a hospitals when I see also the person in a hospital, the patient.
Do you want to talk about that work as well? Because is that do you do that work as part of the Gaza Soup Kitchen or do you do it as a separate job?
Uh, Actually, it's for my university because I tell you I came to Gaza to study medical, but
Yes.
because starting the war, I changed from the medical to nurse. I get my university for that. I go hospital to complete my study. Just only for that. It's a super. It's not work. It's a study.
Okay.
When I have a final exam or some exams, something in a hospital, or the doctor tell me go for a hospital, I go. Not every day, not every week, just when the doctor he say it's separate. Also, it's not a work; it's a study.
Okay. So you are actively studying medicine while doing this humanitarian work with the Gaza Soup Kitchen.
Yeah,
Wow, that's incredible.
in the morning I work as a photographer. After the morning, afternoon I study, and right now I spoker and Gaza Soup Kitchen. In the night I study also, or making the exam.
Wow. Yeah, that's I mean, thank you for doing that work and being in service to people and helping people. And I wish that there were more people doing that kind of work right now. We need it so badly.
For me, I so happy when I help the people. Not about the Gaza Soup Kitchen or the hospital. I'm nursing already. I going for a nurse or a medical shield to help the people. When I see the people and I help him, I feeling really I'm so good. I feeling I have a power to complete. I need to help the people like that. For that, I sometimes I'm go hospital by myself to see the patient and try to help him after the kitchen.
I'm wondering if there's anything you'd like people to know beyond what you've already said. Are there certain other stories or experiences or things going on that you would like people to be aware of?
Actually, I don't know. Just I need to say for the word and Gaza, we are so tired right now from the food, from the hygiene, from the water. We need actually no need to say we need help and money only. Also from your social media. Maybe the social media it's make a big difference for us. Maybe it will change our life if you can share the stories of the people or the person. We have too many story in Gaza. We have too much lost. There's the people he lost his family, his friend, his home, his money, and his job, and his work, and his business. Too much, too much, too much. If you share that, maybe he's helped the person, the people in Gaza. Yani, if you need, I have too much stories. But when you told me, I have nothing now in my mind. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. I also just opened up that photo that you sent me before and just saw that while you were speaking, and um yeah, it's heartbreaking.
Honestly, when I start the chat, I'm so excited. But when I see the photo, maybe I don't know. I changed my mood. I'm sorry about that. But sorry because really, she's called me and on Instagram. When I open my Instagram account, she say important. We need to help another children, and I see this photo. It's make it's make me sad. It's make me pain. I'm
Yeah.
sorry for that, and so sorry. Maybe oh my god, I don't know what I need to say.
No, there is nothing to say. This is grief. This is sadness. This is I think we can only sit with this feeling.
It's pain.
Yes.
Just I say it's pain. It's paining my heart because really I can't make anything, but I need to make. But inshallah, and I hope I will make. Inshallah, we will help another baby or children. We will try to help everyone in Gaza.
And as we start to get closer to the end of our conversation, I mm, I wonder what you think of when you think of the future in Gaza. Like,
Oh my God, the future. It's so hard question because we don't know our future. We don't know today. He say maybe we will left South Gaza, maybe we will go for the north for the. We don't have future. I don't know what I will get after one day, 1 hours. I need to complete my university. I need to make a good future, but I can't. I can't play in anything right now. When I said to my families, my friends you know, since the 3 years we don't talk about the future. Just we say about the day, what we will eat, how we will eat, what we will get, and if we have water or no. Really, from this 3 years, this is what I speak with my friend and my families. Yesterday, I going from our family. When I sit with him, all the people there, and in the street, we hear the people. Oh, we eat this today. We try to make this tomorrow, and we waiting the water trucks. Only that. In Gaza, we can't say anything about save, and we can't talk about the future. We don't know. We have dreams. We need to make a future. We think about the future, but we can't. Also, and sometimes we can't dreams because I dreams too much things. I need to go my to finish the war and starting work in the hospitals, and I can't. I talked with my doctors yesterday in my university. I say I need to make going for a hospital. He say you can't because so hard because still I'm a student. We can't talk about the future. Just my brother, he say I need to get you out of Gaza. He say we. I tell him when. You don't know anything about Gaza right now. You don't know how he will open the way. He will not open. Who will die? Who will not die? All the time. You know when I go my work every day, I wake up my mom, kiss him, hug him, say maybe I will not see you again. Every time. Maybe this is not the people hear me. Maybe he say I'm a drama or something, but really we are not drama.
No, I don't.
All the time we hearing shelling. When I go with the work, it's a dangerous, so dangerous because the plane it's above us, and also in my point, it's near of the beach. All the time, the boat of the Syrian is gone. We hear too much sound of the shelling of the too much. We see too much in Gaza.
Yeah, I don't find it dramatic at all. That's life for you every day. It's real. You don't know what's going to happen, and yeah, I was even afraid when we were supposed to speak earlier in the week, and I couldn't get in contact with you. I was afraid. I was like, wow, I hope he's okay. It's such an unusual feeling to be speaking with somebody who, at any moment, anything can happen. It's it. I wonder what that's. I have no idea what that would be like psychologically to be just processing that every day, like you said, kissing your mom goodbye every day and thinking that could be the last time. That must be very difficult.
Yeah, very difficult. You know, when my mom, maybe I go out too much every day, but when my mom she's going out, oh my God, how I care. I call her maybe more than 20 times. Where are you? When you will come back? Please come back. Tell me all the details. Where are you right now? Like that, because so hard to hear I lost someone from my family. I need to lost all my money, all my home, my everything, but my family is so hard. This is the hard things because there is too much people. He's lost his family. My friend, he's lost all his family. Just he's have one sister right now, and she's a baby. And our my grandfather home, there is people he's come before like 1 month because his area it's dangerous. Is like two lady, not lady also. It's teenagers, two and one children baby. She's lost his mother and father. It's so hard. When I see him, I feel if I lost my family, I will die.
Yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately, this, as you said, is a another reality for a lot of people. People are just
Yeah.
they're orphaned. They have nothing. And when I think of the future, and I imagine all of those people who that is true for, everyone who's lost someone, who has lost a family, a home, their life savings, a limb, like an arm or a leg or an eye. Everyone's losing so
Yeah.
much. Like when I think of the future, all of those people, what are their lives going to be like for the rest of their lives? What is it going to be like to live in that way? And it's so hard to think of that too, the lifetimes of pain that will follow this.
You know, all the time I praying for the God only one things. I say for the God, if you will be anything about me, don't make me lost anything in my body. Just let me to die like full body, full everything. Don't make me lose my arm, my hand, my food, my eyes. It's hard. It's hard when some people he's lost something from his body. Also about the futures. Maybe if you need to talk about the future, let the war it's finish. After 5 6 years, maybe we will start make anything about my future. We need to start things about my future after 5 6 years after the war. And maybe like it's a timer. We stop the time, and this 2 years of the war or 3 years, and let me to stop this time also 5 6 years after the war.
And you choose that number.
We
Why do you say 5 or 6 years?
Because when I see too much all this damage in Gaza and no hospitals, no schools, no college or nothing. Maybe more than five. Don't be sad. Maybe 10 years also.
Hmm.
But no, we need to waiting too much time to things about the futures. 5 years maybe it's not too much. Maybe it's not too much. Yeah, maybe I need more than 5 years. You know, the basic thing in Gaza we don't have it. Also, if you need because we are losing the house, no clothes. When the winter has come, we think about the winter clothes. When the summer has come, we think about the summer clothes. If you need to go get out anywhere, I think okay, because I lost everything. I lost my home. My home is shelling. All my clothes shelling. What I will get? What I will wear? Where I will go? How I will go? We think about too much things. Also about the small, small, small things. Just with dreams and clothes, with dreams. Yeah, when I sit with my friends and my cousin, he say just I need like fried. We need the food. We need chicken. We need the potato. We need just we things about not a bit. We don't have dreams now. Just our dreams, the food, the chicken and the rice.
Yeah. And
Just I to be honest, I miss a guacamole because I'm vegetarian.
that leads into a question. If people are hearing this and they go, "Oh my God, I want to help somehow. I want to donate. I want to contribute." What can they do? Is there a way that they could support your work and the work of the Gaza Soup Kitchen?
We have a links, and you can go in a Gaza Soup Kitchen page. We have a links. We have an Instagram. We have anything. There is some people who don't like helping in links. Just talk with me in directs. Directly, I will connect with you. What you need to help. How you will help and everything. But we have a links of help.
Okay. Okay. And because I guess we have a few minutes left here, is there anything that you wanted to say during this conversation that we didn't find a way to talk about, or that you would like to say now? I like to give the last part of the conversation back to you, so you have the space to talk about whatever you want to speak about.
Actually, I have not too much things. Just I'm so happy because I'm meet with you. Really, I was so excited because in this country we need people like you to get our message for the whole world. Thank you so much, Danny, for that. This is really, really so good work. You're so good person. I'm so happy because I hear you. I have not too much things to say it about Gaza. Just really Gaza. He needs some help. He need a person like you helping the people, not in money only, like what I say before. Just in a social media, in our message, in our story, in our anything. You can help the Gaza person. Just do it. And thank you so much for that podcast. I'm so happy.
Thank you for your kind words, but uh, I find what your work so important and inspiring, and you're literally there helping people, working in medicine, giving them food, providing education. Like so much stuff is happening there that you're involved in, and that's really such beautiful, important work. So thank you. All I'm doing here is speaking with you, and I actually apologize because I feel like there were moments where I didn't know what even to say because we're talking about things that are so serious. And so what do you say to genocide? What can I say to these pictures that you're showing me of these children or these stories? I don't know what to say anymore. And so yeah, I'm sorry um for maybe not having anywhere to go. There's certain dead ends.
Really, this photo is make me so sad in this interview. We can't say anything because really he's now going in his God and our God. Um, just we should to pray for him and for everyone in Gaza, and out of Gaza also because there's another countries or another people. He's really so tired or so hard, but especially in Gaza, just we need to pray for the people of Gaza. And maybe just I need to tell you last maybe all my in my life my dream to volunteer with some people. I see too much people going another country organize not organize sorry volunteer in a different country to help the people. I'm so happy because I'm in Gaza Soup Kitchen helping the people. This is so important for me to help the people. I'm so happy in this job or in this work. Thank you for the Gaza Soup Kitchen. He gave me this experience, and thank you everyone to helping the Gaza and care about Gaza and hear our voice or our value volume in Gaza.
Okay. Thank you, Khalid. Thank you for passing through today. Yeah, you, dear listener. Thank you for your support, for your attention, for spending some time with me and this episode's guest. Your support really does mean a lot to me. So thank you for listening, and I will talk to you next time.